At Dixon Stadium. Today's games are Heart of America Conference games and feature the Grandview University Vikings and the MNU Pioneers. Today's games are scheduled for 7-inning games.
Keep going.
Let's meet the starters for the Pioneers.
Music.
In right field, a junior from Obregon, Sonora, Mexico, number 34, Willie Borquez. In center field, a junior from Arecibo, Puerto Rico, number 9, Brent Olmos. In left field, a senior from Salinas, Puerto Rico, number 27, Javi Melendez. At shortstop, a senior from Elkhart, Indiana, number 10, Bryson Sherwood. At third base, a senior from San Nicolas, Aruba, number 16, Dio Cornett. At second base, a senior from Olathe, Kansas, number 1, Drew Woodley. At first base, a sophomore from Lawson, Missouri, number 35, Caden Owens. Catching, a junior from Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, number 28, Christian Crespo. And pitching, as the DH, a junior from Whittier, California, number 25, Noah Castillo. Pioneers are coached by Ryan Thompson. He's assisted by Kian Barron, Nathan Torres, and Sam Riggleman. Fans, please stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats or render a salute if you are a veteran of military service as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. In game one today, coached by Doug Brinker. Leading off at third base, number 17, Carson Waddell. Batting second and catching, number 2, Brock Reinhardt. Batting third, left fielder, number 12, Hank Hemrick. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 25, Eric Brokemeyer. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 24, Brock Johnson. Batting sixth, designated hitter, number 34, Nolan Drill. Batting seventh in center field, number 3, Brooke Heinen. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 14, Connor Canny. And batting ninth, the shortstop, number 4, Dane Schwartz.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Mid-American Nazarene University, Dixon Stadium at Robbie Jones Field for today's Heart of America Athletic Conference doubleheader between the MNU Pioneers and the Grandview University Vikings. I'm MNU Sports Information Director Chad Jenkins. Defense for the Pioneers, who won the first two games yesterday, a couple of one-run games. Noah Castillo on the mound. Christian Crespo behind the plate. Caden Owens at first, Drew Woodley at second. Dio Cornett at third, Bryson Sherwood at short. Javi Melendez in left, Brent Olmo in center, Willie Borquez in right. Castillo will also be the DH. So we're playing a straight 9 to start. The lineup for the Vikings: Waddell at third, Reinhardt the catcher, Himrick in left, Brokemeyer at first, Johnson at second, Drill the DH, Heinen in center, Canny in right, Schwartz the shortstop.
Leading off the top of the
Basically,
first, the Vikings,
same
third
lineups
base,
as
number
yesterday for
17,
both games.
Carson Waddell.
Beautiful day in Olathe, Kansas. The wind is blowing hard straight out to center field. No walks today. Castillo, in his second start of the season, starts with a changeup, I think. Swings through that, and it's 0-1. Two pitches, two swings and misses from Waddell. I haven't seen Noah pitch yet this year. He pitched at Park for the first time this season, last weekend. He pitched to Jim. 5 innings, 6 strikeouts, 2 hits, 1 walk as the Pioneers won that one 24-0. Noah also hit a solo homer and a grand slam in the second inning alone of that game. It's pretty productive. Opponents hitting 125 against him, just 5 innings this year. The 2-2. Called strike 3, got him looking. Similar wide zone to yesterday so far.
Batting second, catcher number 2, Brock Reinhardt.
Waddell came into the day hitting .308, 5 doubles, a triple, 15 RBIs. Reinhardt, the catcher, hitting .292. First pitch drilled into deep right center field, and the Park will not hold that one, as that's well onto the practice football field out there, and a bomb for Grandview. We're going to see a lot of those today. You just want to do it with nobody on base. That's fine. We can handle that. We can absorb that. But that was an absolute tank.
What's the over-under on homers today?
7.5.
7.5. Batting third, left field number 12, Hank Hemrick.
So that was Reinhardt hitting .292. That's his 8th homer in just 15 games, 14 plus. That's sky high. These aren't going to be easy today. Case in point. Hemrick came in hitting .345, 15 games played, 8 homers. So the two guys, second and third in the lineup, have a combined now 16 homers in 15 games. Brokemeyer hitting .412. He's not bad either. 15 games, 8 doubles, 6 bombs, 16 RBIs. Pioneers won 2 really good games yesterday, 5-4 and 7-6. Up the middle, softly, Sherwood. Can't find his feet, and it's a base hit. I think he had a chance at it, but he kind of tripped over himself a little bit. Let's see what that looked like.
Batting fifth, second base number 24, Brock Johnson.
Brock Johnson, first pitch misses. I'm going to show you that homer again from camera 2, just to see how far that was. That is the big part of the ballpark, too. That had to have gone. What's going on here? Any clue what that was?
Nope.
I wasn't even looking. All of a sudden they're talking.
He asked something. I don't know if it had to do with the batter's box. He kind of pointed down towards the batter's box, but I mean, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't know. 2-0 to Johnson, hitting .409 and 15 starts. 2 doubles, 4 homers, 11 RBIs. Changeup swung on and missed. Everybody in the conference is well aware of Noah Castillo's changeup, but a really good changeup you can't see, so it doesn't matter if you know about it or not. That's crushed into left field. That'll get down for another hit. All right, here's that homer from camera 2. I mean, this is an absolute nuke.
Batting sixth, designated hitter, number 34, Nolan Drill.
See it up there on the left side of the rubble. That's the track being torn apart for the new football situation, track situation. Big moment in this game. 1 run, not a big deal, but you can't let him put crooked numbers up there. Throw behind. Good pitch. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2-1. Got him. What a way to bail yourself out of an inning. Show that to you again. This is a great timing play and something you can do when everyone has a smartwatch. It's like, hey, let's run the pickoff play. And you don't have to do any kind of thing. Just go, fire. Beauty.
Batting order for the Pioneers in game 1, leading off in center field, number 9, Brent Olo. Batting second, shortstop, number 10, Grayson Sherwood.
So you are out. That was Brokemeyer out there. 1-4 PO.
Designated hitter and pitcher number 25, Noah Castillo. Batting fifth, third base, number 16, Dio Cornett. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 35, Caden Owens. Batting seventh, at second base, number 1, Drew Woodley.
Okay.
Right fielder, number 34, Willie Orquez. Batting ninth and catching, number 28, Christian Crespo.
Same lineup as yesterday for the Pioneers. On the mound for Grandview, and I know some people have an issue with this word, so you're just going to have to get over it because we'll say it a lot today. Jason Moist is on the mound. It's one of those words that people have, some people bristle at that word. I don't have that problem, but it is what it is. He is 3-0, 2 starts, 3 appearances. He has an 7.24 ERA, 13 2/3 innings, 14 hits, 16 strikeouts, 12 walks.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Pioneers.
And opponents are hitting .250 against him. So he will walk you. I mean, that's about 2 runners per inning on average. The whip isn't great. The ERA isn't great, but he's not giving up a ton of hits either, only hitting .250 against him. 1-0. A day like this, those walks are going to be killers. So if the Pioneers can be patient, you might see double digits for somebody. I feel like double digits is happening for somebody in one of these games. 3-0. Olmo hitting 359, a team tying 16 walks, and there's 17. He's tied with Sherwood, who hits now. They both had 16 coming into this game. Sherwood hitting 422, started all 19 games. 3 doubles, a triple, 4 homers, 16 RBIs. OPS north of 1200. Forced to take the first pitch pretty much in this situation. He does. And Moist finds a strike. Let me get a big snort right in the mic for you. Two and one. Grandview in red tops, white pants. It's rare to wear white pants on the road, but that's what happens when you play 4 straight. And Sherwood and Olmo are tied again with walks. I'm going to bring up Javi Melendez, had a big day yesterday. The catcher slams the ball back into the glove of Moist and says, "Hey man, wind's blowing out. You got good stuff. You got no defense against walks. Let's pipe one down the middle to this guy and see what happens." Javi Melendez didn't hit a ton of homers last year. I think 8. I mean, it's a respectable number, but a couple of them were as far as I've ever seen. He hit the S in Stadium above the scoreboard, and then one he hit, where was that? Maybe in the conference tournament in Ozark that just went out of sight. Good pitch from Moist there. Melendez, a little eager. Kind of slider that just took a little off, slipped off the barrel. 1 and 2. My point is, if Melendez squares one up today, you might see an all-timer. Those utility sheds out there in left center are in play. Keith Dixon, the grandson of Dixon Stadium, put one on those things once. On the bounce, though. Ben Allison put one on top of the roof of the field house and it bounced over. 2008. Jason Jones hit some nukes down the line in his day. The 1-2. It's great to have Melendez back in the lineup. He missed the first month or so. He slipped on the ice over the winter. Popped up. And it drops in. Sherwood trying to make it to second, and he does. Base hit. And it's playing like Coors Field today, so the outfielders have to play deep. They have to respect the big swings. They're not going to catch those little bloopers, and it's just a nightmare if you have walks and then pop-ups that drop in. Can't happen.
Pitcher, number 25, Noah Castillo.
Noah Castillo, the pitcher DH. Oh, we got some people in the chat. Yeah, Stillman was there for Dixon's bomb. Yeah, Vidal Nuno, future big leaguer. He was awesome for Baker. Oh, a hanging breaking ball fouled away. First time we saw Nuno was at Baker. And he was perfect in the sixth and had like 14 strikeouts. I was halfway rooting for him at that point. And we broke it up with a bunt single. Not cool. The 0-2. Into deep center field. Back goes Heinen to the fence. Out of here! Grand slam, Noah Castillo. His second grand slam in as many weeks as the pitcher. And the Pioneers lead 4-1. What did that hit? Did that hit the scoreboard? Something banged off something out there. I assume it was the ball. Let's see if Preston McKay got it on his camera.
Batting fifth, third base number 16, Dio Cornett.
I think that may have hit near the hits. One on one to Dio. That's crushed into left field.
Batting sixth, first base number 35, Caden Owens.
Janet Wilcox. Who are you rooting for? I don't recognize your name. Caden Owens takes ball one. Two and 0. I mean, it's just disaster for Moist out there. You can't fall behind. The wind is howling. Let's limit the damage. You're not going to prevent damage. You just got to limit it. That's fisted into left field. And there's the first out. Drew Woodley hitting .443. This is his 20th start. Team leading 10 doubles. Team leading 3 triples. 3 homers, 15 RBIs. And slugging over OPS over 1,400. Yeah, if you're going to get pulled for pimping a home run, that's worth it in that situation. Popped up. Let it drop. Get a double play. 2 outs for Borquez. Rough day yesterday. I'm excited to see this guy get hot. At the beginning of the year, he was launching doubles all over the place in Ozark. He had 5 doubles early. His average has dipped to 262, 6 doubles, 2 homers. Grounded into right field. You never know. You never know. Dio, hold up. Hold up, Dio. The Pioneers have gone through the entire lineup as now the 9-hole Crespo comes to the plate. Crespo in 13 starts, hitting .333, 13 for 39. A double, a triple, and 9 RBIs. Jackson Taylor says Javi has hit one over the scoreboard in live ABs in practice. 2-0 again. I mean, even the 2 outs in this inning were the Pioneers ahead in the count. Shoots that heater by him. It's 2-1. Joyful 63, watching while working. Me too. 3-1. That's 30 pitches for Moist. Another left-handed batter's box strike, but I don't mind that today. Open that zone up. So last week at Park, the Pioneers hit 2 grand slams in the second inning of Game 3.
Center field, number 9, Brent Olo.
You got Murphin at first, Dennis? Olmo bidding for his first homer of the year and second grand slam of the inning.
Pioneers, number 2, John Murphy.
Castillo and Owens hit 2 grand slams in the second inning of Game 3. Last Saturday. Almost got the juice for sure. He hasn't hit one yet this year. He's got 5 doubles and 2 triples in that big buggy whip swing that he features. Nice block. Four runs isn't going to win this game fairly. I mean, that's obvious, but like, I don't even think 7 will. But a gapper here puts a real big damper on Grandview's hopes. Chopped towards first. Foul ball. That's not 2-2. The ump just held up 2-2, didn't he?
I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to see. I've got 1 and 2.
It's 1-2. Little jam shot towards first. Inning comes to a close. Could have been worse.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the first, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, 3 runners left. And after 1 complete inning, Pioneers lead 4-1. Leading off the top of the second for the Vikings, and batting 6th, Designated hitter, number 34, Nolan Drill.
Nolan Drill leading the Vikings with a .419 average. These guys can swing it. He scored 11 runs yesterday against all our top guys. Grounded to short. Sherwood. One away. Leadoff outs are precious today. 5 doubles, 5 homers for Drill.
Batting seventh, center field, number 3, Brooke Heinen.
Brooke Heinen hitting .263, 4 doubles, a homer, 10 RBIs. Had an awesome catch in center field yesterday. Breaking ball in there for strike one. I'm going to see if I can show it to you. Gary Reinhardt says you do a great job on air. Appreciate it. I get a lot of complaints too, so depends on which sport I'm doing. 1-1. Ooh. Drilled into deep left. Hanger banger, and that's gone. Again, you can handle solo shots. I'm not even going to be mad about it. It's going to happen. You got to avoid the grand slams. Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Is that over under for game 1?
Yeah.
Batting 8,
What's up, Preston?
right fielder, number 14, Connor Canning.
I've lost camera too all of a sudden. Popped up. You're not gonna. Oh, there it is.
Batting 9th, shortstop, number 4, Dane Schwartz.
Nine-hole Schwartz into center field. Hang up for Olmo. Nice catch.
For the Vikings, in the top of the second.
I'm going to show you that, and then I'm going to show you 3 great plays yesterday. I just have this idea. I have an idea. Give me a second. Mute them. All right, watch this. I created this on my phone and then sent it back to the computer. Here's 3 great defensive plays that Grandview made yesterday. It's fisted into center field, but wow, nice catch out there. Well, it was hit harder than I expected. Little jam shot up the middle. Oh, nice play. That's crushed into right field. I just barely got back in time, and that's a bomb for Sherwood. I blew it all. Sorry. I got it. Hold on a second. Sorry. Whoops. Oh, my goodness.
That 7.5 might be for 4 innings.
Yeah.
Left field, number
all these
27,
compliments, and then I just blew
Javi
that.
Melendez.
But I got the replay. We're here. All right, camera one. Strike. I'm doing too much. I got the whole Sherwood family watching. They drove all the way to Indiana yesterday after the games. All right, here's Sherwood's full homer from camera one. Ooh. Called strike three. Okay, and then Sherwood's homer from camera two.
Pitcher, number 25, Noah Castillo. Good effort by Waddell.
Oof. 0-2. He tried to sneak a heater by Noah. Up and in on 0-2. And Noah tattoos it into the trees foul. Like not only did you not sneak that by me, but I was ahead of it. That's the pitcher's like, oh, now what? Something soft, 100%. Ooh. I would have struck out too, Noah.
Third base, number 16, Dio Cornett.
Popped up. Run it out. Dio. Why wasn't anyone screaming at him to run? I almost started to because I didn't hear anybody. Well, I'll tell you one thing.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the second, 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, nobody left.
If this was
And after
15
2
years ago,
MNU
Coach
5,
Thompson,
Grandview 2.
I don't know if Dio would be heading back out to third base. And if it was 25 years ago, Coach Riggleman definitely wouldn't have been heading out to third base. But things have relaxed. And there he is. We know Dio he's got the passion, he's got the talent, he's got the juice. We'll let that one slide. Just don't do that again. It's that kind of thing. All right, now I can show you this clip I made on my phone. It's fisted into center field, but wow, nice catch out there. Well, it was hit harder than I expected. Little jam shot up the middle. Oh, nice play. Man. 1-2. Grounded. Oh, what a play by the third baseman. The throw. Wow. That's 3 sparkling plays. Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Leading off the top of the third for Grandview, third base, number 17, Carson Waddell.
Top of the order for the Vikings, Waddell. Let's see if we can find a goose egg. It's a tall order at the top of the order coming up. Second time through. Waddell hitting 308, no homers. Little stoinker towards third. Dio can't make the play. Base hit. Even if he does everything perfectly, it would have been close.
Catcher number 2, Brock Reinhardt.
Yes, 2 of those 3 great plays were on Woodley. Now the first one was just a little doinker, but the other one was a double, probably. But yeah, it's a big difference to go 0 for 3 instead of 2 for 3 or whatever it was. Again, we talked about it yesterday, the new style of catching where you're trying to frame everything and steal strikes. Nasty change ball. I think it's harder to get to wild pitches. And we've seen that with Crespo in the last few games. But you have to weigh that, whether or not, how many strikes are you actually stealing that wouldn't have been strikes otherwise, compared to how many free bases are you giving up. It's not an easy decision, I don't think. The 2-2. Change up, drilled deep into right field. Olmo back, tracking to the fence. Can't get there. Another homer for Reinhardt. Easy to compliment the broadcaster when your boy's dropping bombs, isn't it? See? Tried to go back to the changeup, and Reinhardt's like, no, I saw that one once. Went down and got it. That's really impressive.
Left field number 12, Hank Hemrick.
Chopped foul. See, and you think plays like Dio not running out the pop-up and a bloop single that falls in, you're like, those aren't that big a deal on days like this, but those are the plays on days like this that make the difference. Because both teams are going to be launching homers. It's just a matter of how much they're worth each time. That one gets away from Crespo. You better throw it. He was like, you ready? I'm ready to throw now. And throw.
First base number 25, Eric Brokemeyer.
Brokemeyer now takes first pitch, ball 1. Brokemeyer hitting .412, 8 doubles, 6 homers, 16 RBIs, and this is 16th game. careful with those. Watch out. The 1-2. Got him swinging. See, there you go. Make the guy throw the ball. You never know. Especially, again, a day like today, an extra base runner could be the difference.
Second base, number 24, Brock Johnson.
Brock Johnson takes ball 1. Softball's in Florida. That's jam shot down the left field line. Javi. Fair ball. He doesn't. Oh, it goes through the fence, so it's a double. I didn't think that was fair. Javi's like, what are you talking about? That was foul. Let's have a look. That landed 6 inches foul. I don't know if he touched it. Yeah, he's still out there in left field saying that was a foul ball.
Designated hitter, number 34, Nolan Drill.
That's a foul ball, man. That's a big miss. Yeah, could be. This is a long way to run for Borquez. Get foul. What a catch by Borquez, and I didn't flip cameras. What an idiot. I got you, though. Now there's controversy about that call.
For the Mike.
That ball didn't trickle out on him, did he? Was he trying to hide that?
Leading off the bottom of the third for the Pioneers. First base, number 35, Caden Owens.
See right there? What's he doing? Okay, it's fine. Caden Owens takes ball 1. Owens is 0 for 1. He came in hitting .369. 6 doubles, 4 homers, 16 RBIs. It's down the right field line. Hooking. Caught. Now Drew Woodley.
Second base,
Staying away nicely is Moist. It's into right field and deep. Back goes the right fielder, and it's up against the wall. Woodley smoked that ball. Really nice piece of hitting. All right, Borquez got a single his last time up. He's feeling pretty spicy right now.
Right field, number 34.
This is crazy because of the way he's been swinging the bat lately. It's not been great. But I'm calling a homer right here, Dennis.
Okay. It'll be the 6-1 of the day.
This is a crazy call, almost as crazy as Colin Starrs from 12 years ago when he had won all year. 2-0. Three and 0. Green light him. Green light him. I need to get this call right. You can't green light him here, I don't think. But now you can, so here it comes. The 3-1 to Borquez. Here we go. Hang a slider, prove me right. Full count to Borquez. That looked good from here.
Catcher, number 28, Christian Crespo.
Yeah. Moist with an opportunity for his first goose egg. 2 outs, runner in scoring position, but nothing home yet. And that has not been the case so far. The runs have come early and often in these innings. What age group is this? This is Mid-America Nazarene University versus Grandview University, so it's the 18 to 22-year-old bracket-ish. The 1-2. Nice take. Grounded up the middle, handled by the shortstop, and there is the first 0 thrown up on the game.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the third, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. And after 3 complete innings, Pioneers lead 5-4. Field number 3, Brooke Heinen.
Brooke Heinen went deep his first time up, right? Is that accurate?
No.
Take strike one. I have Castillo with just 37 pitches.
I've got him at 42.
Drops down a bunt. Dio, do or die. Die. Bunt base hit for Heinen to lead off the top of the fourth.
Right field number 14, Connor Canny.
Canny hitting .333, 5 doubles, 5 homers. If you weren't with us yesterday, this is the guy who hit 3 grand slams and 1 doubleheader a few weeks ago. And his teammate got Conference Player of the Week. That's how many runs Grandview scored that week. I think it was Reinhardt. Had 4 good games. This guy just had the 2. Something like that. Need a big double play ball right here. Down the right field line. Borquez on the move. Not going to get there. The 1-2. Got him swinging. That changeup is disgusting when it's on. Let's see what kind of movement he's getting on this thing.
Shortstop number 4, Dane Schwartz.
Nine-hole, Schwartz. Yeah, it's going to get a lot of people. There it is again. I wish Schwartz was the catcher, because then you'd have a battery of moist Schwartz. And it's just...
Be fun to say.
Yeah, it's... Is it, though? Another changeup. Tell me in the chat what other random words make you uncomfortable. For a lot of people, it's moist. I never understood that, but it happens to enough people. There's got to be something to it. Into left field, foul territory. 2-2. A 4-6-3 action right here. Dang. From 0-2 to a walk to the 9 hole.
Yeah.
Brings up the top of the order. And pretty much guarantees that if nothing happens, nothing interesting happens, you'll get Reinhardt with runners on. Already gone deep
Third
twice.
Base number 17, Carson Waddell.
Really need that 2-ball right here. Oh, and 2. Just got a piece of that. We'll do it again. Through the infield into left, and that'll tie the game. Whoa, take it easy there, Javi.
Oh, why?
That was so close to being a double play. Turns into nothing, plus a move up.
I was going to say, I didn't think he was going to get it. Facing the third time. Christian in the bullpen.
We're already playing bullpen matchups. It's the top of the 4th. I think he's going to bring in Hurtado to face Reinhardt here. Castillo stays in the 4 hole as the DH. Hurtado, you have a song for him? Hurtado, a rough start to the season, but it has started to get back to normal. A little bit, anyway. He's 0-3. This is his 9th appearance. He has a 20.25 ERA. 5 1/3 innings, 13 hits, 6 walks, 7 strikeouts. Opponents hitting .481. But if you can believe it or not, those numbers were a lot worse. And his last couple outings have been effective. And the Pioneers have to have an effective Hurtado if you're going to have a successful season. Part of that really good bullpen the last couple years. He's going with the long pants today. He usually has high socks, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, definitely. Usually goes high socks, so he's gone low socks today. We'll see if that helps him out. you never know what does the trick. I think Reinhardt faced Hurtado yesterday, or was it Barry both times? Well, let's have a look. I've got all the information I'll ever need at my fingertips.
14, Christian Hurtado. Now batting for the Vikings, catcher number 2, Brock Reinhardt.
Reinhardt's 2 for 2 with a couple bombs. Fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. I can't remember. I'm not going to go back and look. I think he faced John Barry twice yesterday. I don't know if he faced Hurtado. First and third, 1 out, tied at 5. Called strike 2. The Pioneers have an interesting way of trying to neutralize these lefties in the 2 and 3 hole. Reinhardt and Hemrick. You got Hurtado and Barry. Make them face a couple tough lefties in big spots, and here's one of them. There goes the runner. Slashed, fouling out of play.
Somebody steal on him yesterday?
Yep.
Does he not give a good look at the runner?
There's a courtesy throw over. We don't have the thing where you can only throw over twice, right? That hasn't trickled down to this level yet.
Not that I know of.
This is up 1 and 2. Okay, he did face Hurtado yesterday. What did he do? Do you have that info? I think you're going to have to get Reinhardt out in the strike zone, which is a tough ask. The 2-2.
Like that?
Wow, that's... I mean, I'm happy, but did that just really happen? Like, nobody even cheered. It was like...
Left field number 12, Hank Hemrick.
The catcher almost stood up. Well, you got one. Let's get one more and check on the runner at first. Now it's Hemrick. I think it may have actually been a strike, but Crespo caught it so unusually that it looked funky. There goes the runner. Oh, no advance from third. Interesting.
That's a little surprising.
Ball 1, yeah. Two 2-0. weird. Yeah, it kind of looked like he crossed up Crespo, but they're wearing smartwatches that tell what pitch it is. The 2-0. That's not a horrible thing to happen, actually. You want to get your lefty. You don't want to face Brokemeyer with the bases loaded, but there was a base open. And I think nobody's really warming up. Is this?
I don't think we have anybody ready to go.
I half expected that to be two lefties and out, but Hurtado's going to face Brokemeyer.
First base number 25, Eric Brokemeyer.
Well, this turned into a big tight spot, didn't it?
Yeah. Let's see what happens.
1-0. Brokemeyer came in hitting .412, 8 doubles, 6 homers. Had a homer yesterday. Did not get a good look at that one. That looked awkward. He was way behind it, I think.
And he also had that bases loaded double.
Yeah, bases clearing double yesterday, too. Grandview can swing it. There's no doubt about that. Flirting with danger right here. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, tie game, bases loaded. Hurtado to the 4-hole Brokemeyer. Popped up. Find this out, please. Woodley. Nice. We'll take it. Keeps single run innings are going to be okay to manage. Pioneers need to get their offense back going, though. We go to the bottom of the 4th.
We're tied at 5.
Bottom 4, top of the order due up for the Pioneers.
Leading off the bottom of the 4th for the Pioneers, center field number 9, Brent Olmo.
Olmo's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Take strike 1. Olmo thought it was outside. 0-2. There might be an FCA connection or something in the chat. That could be where you've heard his name. So after the rough first inning, Moist has settled in nicely. Solo home run to Sherwood in the 2nd. And put up a 0 in the 3rd. Grounded. Ooh, nice pick by the first baseman as that one stayed down on him. Big out. All right, I'll keep the camera on Sherwood this time so I won't miss his homer live.
Bryson Sherwood.
Sherwood's 1 for 1 with a walk and a homer, 2 runs scored. Came into the day hitting .422. That was his 5th homer. Smoke down the right field line. That's down into the fence. Sherwood makes the turn, heads to second, and he'll begin with a 1-out double.
Left field number 27, Javi Melendez.
Melendez 1 for 2 with a run scored. That's destroyed into left field. Bangs against the field house, and it is 7-5.
Right by the field house.
Woo! Did you get that, Preston? Or was it too quick? I don't think we're going to see where it lands. Javi is not 6'7", but he does look huge. He is huge. 6'3", 6'4".
Designated hitter number 25, Noah Castillo.
The chat was wondering how big Melendez was. He looks cool too, doesn't he? The 0-2. Stand there. Oh, crap. Moist is working too quickly. Goosh. Look at Moist just stand there. Oof.
Dio Cornett.
Cornett now. Takes ball 1. I got camera 2 ready for you. Yeah. In the chat, Melendez, very cool looking. With the little promo pictures and graphics that you make, it never hurts to throw Javi Melendez as one of the featured players. Like, dang, that guy looks cool. 4-pitch walk to Dio. All right, and here's that homer again from camera 2. Couldn't find it. It was hit so hard. Whoop, oh, calm down. Take it easy.
First base number 35, Caden Owens.
Six in a row, 6 in a row.
Yes.
I watch a lot of softball, folks. Seven in a row, 7 in a row.
Somewhere in Florida, that's happening right now.
Yeah, we're playing Dort at the moment. 8 in a row, 8 in oh. Caden just gives a wry smile to the umpire. I'm like, really? Okay, well, let's just go deep here and make that hurt. Full count.
Not just on the line.
Dio will be off on the delivery. Popped up into left. Man, I always hated that as a hitter when you thought the at-bat was over, ball 4, he calls it a strike, and now there's negative thoughts happening, and it's so hard to get out of that.
2 runs on 2 hits. No errors, 1 runner allowed.
Here's the homer again. I'm going to try to explain where I think it ended up. Bam!
Vikings 5.
So it went left of the field house, right by that construction fence. You can see it at the very left of your screen there. Did you guys have a better angle of Javi's homer? Did you see it trickle by the left of the field house, or did it stay to the right?
Construction fence just to the left of the field house.
This one?
The fence comes right out from
Yeah.
the corner, and it hit. If it had been over 5 feet, it would have hit towards the bottom of the wall of the field house.
Okay.
Yeah, outside wall. There was somebody standing out there, and they went and got the ball right away.
That was a top spin, 360-foot homer. Alex Myers in the game for the Pioneers. Man, that ball was smoked. Imagine if he'd gotten under that just a little bit. I think that clears the field house if it was backspun. I want to watch it again. Watch Moist's reaction. Ooh, but then he's curious. He's like, how far is that one going to go? Let me have a look.
Now pitching for the Pioneers.
Pretty
right
far.
Number 30, Alex
Hang your head in
Myers.
shame.
Leading off the top of the 5th for the Vikings. Second base number 24, Brock Johnson.
We're only in the 5th.
Yeah, we are.
It's so windy, my center field camera's shaking out there. Alex Myers in the game for the Pioneers. He's been very good this year. This is his 6th appearance. No starts. A 3 ERA. Popped up. Tough play. Help him out. Nice job. A 3 ERA in 5 appearances, 9 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 walks, 9 strikeouts, and opponents hitting 147 against him.
Number 34, Nolan Drill.
Barry is loosening in the pen. I don't know how much Burbach is available. Did he pitch in both games yesterday or just the one?
He just pitched in the second game.
Okay. Chopped foul, 1-1.
Barry and Helen pitched in both games, right?
Yeah.
I think they were the only ones.
Popped up again. Dio fighting the sun. No problem. His hat fits his head. It doesn't fit his hair. That's the issue.
Center fielder number 3, Brooke Heinen.
A lot of construction stuff going on campus. Very exciting. Track is all torn up. Practice football the practice football field's all torn up. The practice football field will become the new main field. And then the track will be a new full track situation. I want to say 6 lanes. Is that accurate, Dennis? Or did they bump it up? I don't know if we had room for 8.
Don't we,
2 and 1.
don't we have to do 8 in order to host anything?
To host anything real, yes, but you can host smaller stuff with 6. But I don't know. I don't know if we had room for 8.
We're hosting an Unreal Track meet.
I'm talking about like a conference championship or something.
That kind of real.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember. Let me know.
Are you asking me?
I'm asking anybody in the chat who may know if we've seen renderings. I can't remember if we went. It's gone back and forth. It's like if you're gonna do it, you may as well stick 8 lanes out there.
Yeah, we'll only do it one more time.
Full count to Heinen. Another long at bat from him. He's been his feature.
At least in my lifetime.
Brett Stillman in the chat got engaged on that track.
Woo!
Full count. We'll do it again. Got him looking. A clean inning. The first of the game for either team, I think. First 1-2-3 inning.
For the Vikings, and
Alex Myers throws up a goose egg.
no hits, no errors.
We go to the bottom of the 5th, up by 2.
MNU 7.
Let's see what else we got. What other commercials do we have here? Give you one of the new ones.
MNU is community.
MNU is a place to grow.
MNU is empowering.
MNU is inspiring.
MNU is unity.
MNU is transformative.
MNU is opening doors.
MNU is academic opportunity.
MNU is family.
MNU is where I met my best friend.
MNU is family.
MNU is a place of spiritual growth.
MNU is home.
That's fun. Did he have any in 2020? I think Sherwood might already have the doubles lead because Sandy had a handful in 2020 and Sherwood had none. So if you take out 2020.
This pitcher's last name is pronounced Keeter. Long E.
What's his number?
56.
Keeter. The pocket horses. Yeah, I mean.
Now pitching.
And they're easy to bury.
Right-hander, number 56, Noah Keeter. Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Pioneers. Second base, number 1, Drew Woodley.
I need to do some improvements out in center field there. I need to anchor my. I got new tripods out there, but they're a little bit lighter than normal, so they're shaky in the wind. First pitch to Drew Woodley from Keeter is a ball. It's 1-0. Noah Keeter has no record. He has a 5.40 ERA in 5 innings pitched. 4 hits, 3 strikeouts, opponents hitting 200. Super small sample size. There's a strike. Nice pitch. Softball beat Dort 4-0.
Yes.
DT really liked that news.
I like that.
We hate Dort around here.
I just heard enough about Dort.
Yeah. Dort!
They're in the men's basketball tournament.
Yeah, good for them. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Spoiled.
There are 2 boys from Olathe that play for Dort.
How'd they get them?
The athletic director at Heritage Christian Academy is a Dort grad.
Oh.
And so there have been a fair number of kids that have gone there.
The 2-2 ripped off the glove of the third baseman on a jump. That's twice that's happened to him this series. Willie Borquez.
Right field, number 34, Willie Borquez.
Stillman says, Dort must be a Swedish curse word. Fouls it away on a bunt. Yeah. Like when you stub your toe.
Hopefully, nobody from the Reformed Church is listening.
Dort! It's actually what Homer Simpson's been saying this whole time. 0-2 on Borquez. Nice block. Into center field and deep. Borquez touches one off the center field, and that is gone. Borquez to the deepest part of the park, and it is 9-5. That ball was scorched, and you do not see homers to that part of the field very often. That's less than 5 I've seen in 17 years here. That dude from Avila hit one so far over those trees back in the rough times, in the before time.
Did a guy from Lindenwood hit it there?
I didn't have Lindenwood. I think Sandy got one. I can't remember, but it's not many.
I know that guy from Avila bombed one.
Off of Peter. Little soft tossing sidearm right-hander. What was his name?
Yeah, what was his name?
Little doinker. Shortstop is there. All right, let's watch this bomb.
Center field, number 9, Brent Olmo.
Stillman says Avila won that game so badly that I got to play. Olmo back to the top of the order. That was a 22-2 game. Ingalls.
Oh, yes.
Pete Ingalls. Sorry that's what you're remembered for, but it was an absolutely titanic bomb to center field. Swing and a miss. There's about a 30-foot section of fence out there that's straight parallel to the press box. And that's the specific section we're talking about. Hit the wrong button there. Chopped up the middle. That's going to get through for a hit.
Shortstop, number 10, Grayson Sherwood.
All right, this will give us a chance. Doubles. Yeah. The all-time doubles record is 59 from Sandoval. He had 5 in 2020. Sherwood coming into the season had 55. That was his 4th for 59. So one more will officially pass him, but unofficially he already has. But we can announce it if he hits one here.
So this at bat?
Yeah, I remember Murder from Lindenwood. Yeah, if he hits a double here, you can say that's number 60, and it's the all-time MNU record. They're bringing in their own lefty to face Sherwood.
Yeah. Little do they know.
Yeah, I wonder what the numbers are. I'd like to break down the lefty-righty numbers with Sherwood because it's might even 32. 32. It might. He might be better against lefties. I'd like to see the splits.
Now pitching for the Vikings, left-hander, number 32, Cade Armstrong.
What a career for Bryson. I mean, holy cow. 4+ years, if you count COVID. He had a handful of at-bats in that season. Take strike one. His quote-unquote freshman year, we went to Nationals. Sophomore year and junior year World Series. That's into left field. That's down for a hit.
Oh, took a bounce.
Not a double. What a loser. Now Melendez against a soft-tossing lefty. I don't know if that's a great matchup for Grandview.
Left field, number 27.
I don't know if he's soft-tossing, I guess.
Melendez.
I saw the first pitch to Sherwood, and that was soft, but it may have been a slider.
Let's see how far this one goes.
Take strike one. One and one. Yeah, and so back to Sherwood. He hit in the 6th hole, I want to say, most of that in 2021. Good take. And then in the 2 hole the last couple of years, so getting a tons of at-bats. And being productive for 4 full seasons. That's softly into right field. That's going to get down. Olmo couldn't take off as quickly as he wanted to, so now the base is loaded for Castillo, who hit a grand slam about 90 minutes ago.
Designated hitter, number 25, Noah.
And when it's all over, Sherwood's going to have the record for at-bats, hits, runs.
Oh, gonna run for Hottie.
You say 3 for 27? Sam Cloud running at first. hits, runs, doubles,
You say it's Sam.
HBPs, walks.
Running at first base for the Pioneers, number 3, Sam Cloud. Okay, here we go.
Castillo fouls it into right field. Foul. That'll be strike one. I remember when Kyle Seagraves broke the all-time doubles record. And it was like 30-something. That's into left field and deep. Stay fair. Up against the fence. Almost scores. Here comes Sherwood. I'm not sure why that's just a single. What the heck happened there? No one was ever going to catch that. Why? What happened here? Sam Cloud was like tagging up or something.
Third base, number 16, Dio Cornett.
And it's 11-5. Well, I thought that was going to be Castillo's second grand slam. I think it was just in off the barrel, just a touch. Popped up. Missed by the center fielder. Noah has to go to second, and he makes it. What are we doing here? I can't just keep giving hits on these plays, right?
It's up to you.
It's in the rule book, though. It's in the stat manual. A misjudged fly ball is not necessarily an error. But he's a really good center fielder. I mean, come on. Am I giving that a hit seriously? It's in the stat manual. There's nothing I can do. My hands are tied.
Hit.
Base hit. I don't know, man. That's horrible. I gave a couple of those yesterday, so I can't just stop doing it all of a sudden.
Caden Owens.
Bases loaded for Owens. That's crushed into right field and deep. Down into the corner, fair ball. Nobody knew what was going on. That looked really funny. I apologize for laughing at them.
Two of the longest singles you'll ever
Yeah.
see.
Like they had an easy chance. Yeah, shenanigans. They had an easy chance at Castillo, who didn't get a great break because the ball could have been caught in right field if it was a dive, you know. And he came up with it quickly. And we'll just watch the whole thing again. See, all the runners freeze, as they should. He catches it on a hop. Fires it in. And Castillo's at third base at this point, and the Second baseman has the ball. He wants to what blurb, slurb. Don't get comfortable. We're up by 8, yes, and still threatening, but it's not like our bullpen has been lights out. And the wind is still howling out for them as well. We need to keep pouring it on. The second baseman takes the throw. He looks around and goes, "Dort!" That's from Stillman. 21 pitching.
21. Is his first name
S.
Sayan?
All I have is S. Chesson. Let's have a look.
S-A-J-A-N.
Let's have a look. Let's see. Yeah, did they tell you what his name was?
No. They said all the rest of them are easy.
Sajan. No, I think you're right with Sahan.
Sahan?
Yeah, go with it.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do.
Sajan. If you have an idea in the chat, let us know if Sahan is correct. Or it might be Sagan. It might be a soft J. I'm not sure. Blew it. Castillo's dropped 40 pounds this year too. He can move again.
Now pitching for the Vikings, right-hander number 21, Sahan Chesson.
Gary Reinhardt says Sajan, or it could be Sajan.
Correction, Sajan Chesson.
He didn't give me which. He didn't say which syllable was stressed.
I gave him 2 options. We'll find out later.
Yeah, that's fine. Called strike 1 to Drew Woodley. As this avalanche is still happening. Woodley's 2 for 3 with a run scored. He says a soft J like ZH. Sejan.
Oh, well, then I missed it twice.
And is the second syllable stressed? Sejan? Or is it Sejan?
I'll just apologize to him in the dugout.
Yeah. And you'll be like, sorry, Sejan. The 2-1. 3-1. Like the painter. Yeah. Like the painter, of course. Stillman says, like the painter. That's Cezanne. I actually do know some painters. I know who you're thinking of. Ball 4. I was going to make fun of myself for being uncultured, but it turns out I'm not.
Yeah, that's about it.
Right field number 34.
First syllable?
Cortez.
First syllable is stressed. Sejan.
Sajan.
Borquez. He homered this inning, didn't he?
Yes. He knocked in the first 2 runs to make it 9-5.
That's into right field. Fairly deep. Right fielder back. Off the fence. The barrage continues. Cornette scores. Another single off the wall for the Pioneers. What is going on? Can we get a good read one time, base runners?
Okay, now it's 3 of the longest singles I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Catcher number 28, Christian Crespo.
Crespo, the 9-hole. I'm glad Presto, the stat program, deals with earned runs by itself. I don't have to calculate this inning unless some errors. And well, see, I didn't call that one in center field an error. Reinhardt still working hard back there.
He still has another time at the plate.
The Pioneers had a lock on first-team all-conference catcher for a good stretch there with Sandoval, but Reinhardt's got a good lock on it this year. Maybe last year, too. I'm not sure. That's up the middle, base hit. Playing station to station. Still only the 5th inning.
Got a courtesy runner. Number 2.
And another pitcher.
Courtesy runner at first base for the Pioneers, number 2, John Murphy. Well, let's see who we got this time.
It's not getting any easier as the Pioneer lineup is turned over again. Coach is like, can you please find an out for me? Looking for an out. 8 runs have scored, bases still loaded, 1 out recorded. And what was that? I can't even remember what the out was.
Wasn't that Crespo his first time up? After Borquez home run?
After the Borquez homer. Crespo popped up to short, yeah.
Is that 27?
22.
22?
Not officially, but that's what it looks like. 22.
22. Cooper Smith.
We should be able to pronounce this one just fine.
Easier to pronounce.
Cooper Smythe.
Just as I'm getting ready to say.
Now pitching for the Vikings, right-hander, number 22, Cooper Smith.
Sorry, Cooper Smith.
Now batting, center fielder, number 9, Brent Olmo.
Olmo to the plate. He's 1 for 3. Did he swing at that? What happened? Just a ball? I wasn't watching.
Almost hit him.
Almost.
Uh-huh. Hey, in the old days, this would be over.
Cooper Smith. Like the painter, says Stillman. I'm a big fan of Cooper Smith's blue period in the late 1890s. The 3-1 to Olmo.
Comes your double.
See, you get to a point in a game where you empty the bench, but it's only the 5th.
Sherwood.
This game is not over. It feels like it is, but it's not. Sherwood now. Popped up into left field. Borquez tags and scores. Two down. And Melendez is back in the game.
Left field, number 27, Javi Melendez.
1-1. Melendez is 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs, a run scored. And an absolute missile of a home run. Staying away from him. 1-2. Got him swinging.
For the Pioneers in the bottom of the fifth, 10 runs on 10 hits, no errors, 2 runners left. And after 5 complete innings, Pioneers lead 17-5.
I'm sure the one pitcher and the center fielder are going, no errors. I probably could call that an error. He was like camped. He'd sprinted a long way. He misjudged it. Well, the scoreboard is all jacked up because we don't have double-digit spaces out there, so it looks like we put up a 0 in the 5th. And then there's also a light out in the hits column. So it looks like we have 1C hits. I think it's actually 18. It is. Wow. This game turned into a blowout, but I mean, Grandview putting up 5 or 6 runs in this inning isn't out of the question. Alex Myers had a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the 5th. Believe it or not, if he finishes this game, it would be a save.
I was just going to ask about that.
He came in with a 2-run lead in the 5th.
Leading off the top of the 6th for the Vikings.
Hurtado.
Right fielder, number 14, Connor Canny.
Hurtado, I think, is in line for the victory.
Yep.
He left with a 5-5 tie. Then Melendez went big fly, and then Myers took over. Called strike 1 on Canny, the 8 hole. It's that same strike that's been called, that 5 inches outside strike. The 1-2. Into right field. Borquez back. To the track, to the wall. Makes the catch. So that ball wasn't even hit that well. That's the kind of day it is.
Shortstop, number 4, Dane Schwartz.
We are putting in an 8-lane track.
Hey, how about that?
Woodley and Sherwood. It's Sherwood.
Third base, number 17, Carson Waddell.
Top of the lower. Top of the order for Grandview, Waddell slashes that into right field, and that's down. Waddell heading for second. Borquez throws a laser. Got him! Sherwood deked him. Sprints off the field laughing. He had no idea a throw was coming. I got the replay for you. That's unfortunate.
For the Vikings in the top of the sixth, no runs, one hit, no errors, nobody left.
Did you get it, Preston?
Pioneers lead 17-5.
Oh, come on, get there. Sherwood was just standing there, arms relaxed, and that caused Waddell not to slide. A slide, he would have been safe.
That's worth a double.
Yeah. Single to right field, and then out 9-6. It's possible. Camera 2 got it. Yeah, this will show Sherwood's demeanor. He's standing on second just like, you can relax, bro. Nothing's coming. He's like, oh, man. That's great. It'll be heads up out there. Let's watch it again. Cannon from Borges.
Leading off the bottom of the sixth for the Pioneers, designated hitter, number 25, Noah Castillo.
Castillo's 2 for 4 with 6 RBIs. A couple of strikeouts as well. It's been feast or famine. Is this the same pitcher? Yes.
Yeah, 22.
Grounded down the line. Fair ball. Castillo's content with a single. I wouldn't mind pulling him right here, but
Third base, number 16, Dio Cornett.
again, we're only up by 12. Swing and a miss from Cornett. Cornett's 2 for 3. Should be 3 for 3. But we're going to forgive him because not everybody's perfect, right? Remember when Travis Kelce bumped into Andy Reid in the Super Bowl and was all aggressive and angry and everyone freaked out about it? Like, such a bad example. But you can build a relationship and earn a moment like that. It's 2-1, pretty sure. What do you have, DT?
I got 1 and 2.
Well, I'm wrong.
He called the strike on the second pitch, and Dio was not happy.
Okay. That's crushed into left field. Bounces up against the fence. Can we get a double off this one? Castillo to third. Cornett to second. Man, there's been a lot of loud contact made today.
First base, number 35, Caden Owens.
Was Melendez in left field still? Last defensive inning? Did anybody notice? Called strike one on Owens.
He batted twice.
Right, but I'm wondering if they put in Maple or something. I didn't notice.
Oh, I did not notice.
Okay. I could probably see on that replay. Fouled away. Let me check. Just for fun. See who comes running in from left. I can't tell who it is, but it didn't look like Melendez.
I forgot to look.
Yeah. It didn't matter. There was no plays made out there, but we'll look this time. Chopped up the middle. Is it still a quality at bat when you're up by 12 and you do that? I think so. I think so. It's a productive out, man, no matter what the score is. Keep doing your job. Don't quit playing the game.
Second base, number 1, Drew Woodley.
Drew Woodley now.
Seen that bank and just took off the speed off. Oh man, you made the umpire work. You don't get a 6 points.
Grounded to short. Long throw. 2 down. That's 2 outs, by the way. And Josh Martinez gets an AB.
Now batting number 26, Josh Martinez.
It's been a while for Josh Martinez. He's 1 for 5 on the year with 3 RBIs. 2-0. Three and 1. Fouls it away, full count. Slashed into left field. Martinez gets a single. Pinch hitter extraordinaire the last couple of years. Had a homer in Lewiston. There's not many NAIA players. I mean, there are many, but there's not a high percentage. There's a low percentage of NAIA players who have hit a home run in Lewiston. Josh Martinez can claim that. Foul ball. Martinez doesn't know what's going on. Is someone going to give me a call? No? Okay. Grounded. Nice play by the second baseman.
In the bottom of the 6th, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, 1 runner left. And after 6 complete innings, Pioneers lead 19-5.
Borquez is back out in right. And Maple's in left. And Hinojo's catching.
Is he?
Looks like they're strapping him up. Now Crespo just made the last out, so I'm not 100%, but
Yeah.
he's pointing at him. Okay, we got it.
He did point at him?
Yep. We still got a whole nother game to play.
Now catching for the Pioneers, number 24, Josh Hinojos.
You gotta announce Sean too. He's gonna feel disrespected out there.
Now playing left field for the Pioneers, number 22, Sean Maple. And he's probably thinking, how was that my last name?
Yeah.
Leading off the top of the 7th for the Vikings, catcher, number 2, Brock Reinhardt.
First pitch from Myers to Reinhardt. Misses up. It's 1-0. Myers sort of retired 6 straight. There was a base hit included in there, but thrown out at second. Woodley, 1 away. If Myers gets through this inning quickly, just throw him back out there for game 4. Just take a half-hour break.
Pretend like we batted in this 5th inning.
We did that once in the National Christian College Tournament in 2002
Left field, number 12,
at Bethel, Indiana. Popped up.
In the National Christian College you did?
Yep, in the championship game, actually.
Wow.
We needed to beat Faulkner twice. And in the first game, we had a guy pitch the final 3 innings or something, and he shut him down, and we came back, a miracle comeback, and won. And we still didn't have any pitching left for the next game, so we just threw him back out there for game 2, and he went 4 or 5 innings.
Wow. You had a day.
And we won. It was awesome. Slashed, fouling out of play, 0-2, or 1-1, or 1-2. I don't know what's going on Hemrick, telling stories. Faulkner's SID was so cool. Did you come down there for the opening round with me? How do you know him? Up the middle, Sherwood. 2 down. Bring up Brokemeyer. Faulkner's SID was really impressive with the game programs and graphics and whatnot. I don't remember his name. He's not there anymore, I don't think. Softball Nationals. I don't remember Faulkner for that. Called strike 1. That's into right field. Drops in front of Borquez. It'll bring up Johnson.
Second base, number 24, Brock Johnson.
I don't remember that at all, Brett. It's all falling apart for me. It was in Gulf Shores, right? So it wasn't on their campus, but they were the official host. First time pitching out of the, well, he's been pitching out of the stretch the whole time, so it doesn't matter. First time with a base runner. 3-0. Not only is just this a traditional save, coming into the game with a 2-run lead and finishing it, but it would have been a 3-inning save anyway, if he finishes. That's a rope into left, right at Sean Maple. And that's it. Victory for Hurtado, save for Alex Myers. And you know he's earned another spot, another opportunity out there next time we have a high leverage situation.
Game 2 should begin in approximately 25 innings. 25 minutes. Whoops.
We'll be back in 25 minutes. Refresh your situation.
That was a big miss there.